Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 728 of the show, and it's July the 19th, 2023, 10:19 p.m. I'm about to talk about a little bit of what happened just recently, what happened tonight on AEW Dynamite, and I'm always trying to cover AEW, Impact, and all that good stuff, and the WWE. That's part of my Wrestling Report event center, so let's get right to it. It kicked off, it's Blood and Guts that took place in TD Banknorth Garden in Boston, Mass. And it kicked off with the FTW Championship on the line, Hook defending it against Jack Perry. And the reason why I just said just plain old Jack Perry, because he decided, before the matchup, he decided to bury his Jungle Boy persona. In fact, Tarzan Boy by Baltimore was playing, and then all of a sudden it cut down. He showed a little presentation that Jungle Boy Jack Perry was in the desert, burying his Jungle Boy persona. And then he put on his shades, had a jacket and everything else, and hopped in a limo, and they played a little bit of Beethoven. Da 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 da. I think it was Ninth Symphony. I think Beethoven was ninth or something. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da. Yep, came out to Beethoven instead. And these two, Hook, they went at it like cats and dogs. But in the end, while the referee was knocked down, Jungle Boy used the FTW title to hit Hook with it. And 1, 2, 3. We have a new. Not only we have a new FTW champion, Jack Perry. Jack Perry has ended the unbeaten streak of Hook in AEW. And Taz is not happy. He was ticked off. I mean, he was so mad. He threw down his glasses. He says he was not in a good mood and everything else. I don't blame Taz one iota. And Jack Perry, if I were you, son, I better watch your back. You better get a bodyguard or something. You're a Hollywood guy. You better talk to Christian Cage and Luchasaurus and reunite with them. Saying that, and you know what? I'm sure Christian Cage will take you back, but if I were Jungle Boy, I better find a bodyguard and fast. Oh, actually, Jack Perry, I should say. If I were Jack Perry, I'd find a bodyguard and fast. Because Taz and Hook, they're not going to take this lying down. Got a feeling. And then there were 3 major matches. Also, MJF and Adam Cole decided to, afterwards, Alex Marvez was spying on Chris Jericho and Don Callis eating at a restaurant, and they caught the cameraman and everything else. Hey, let's get out of here, and all that. MJF and Adam Cole decided to go bonding at the Kowloon restaurant, eating spicy Chinese food. And then Alex Marvez knew that Jericho and Don Callis were pulling in, and they said, "Have you guys made a decision yet? Is there a decision being made? Decision to you're a big idiot, fat-headed idiot." So they started laughing, and they walked inside the arena together. Another match, you have Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, one-on-one with Kayla Sparks from New York, and Britt Baker beat her with the lockjaw. And then Renee Paquette interviewed Adam Cole and MJF before the match. And MJF says, "Oh, I got matching tights. Oh, I got matching jackets. And I got something else, too." But you're going to have to wait and see till when we get out there. So, a little surprise. So, and then as the two decide to walk off, Roderick Strong's trying to talk to Adam Cole. And Renee Paquette goes, how do you feel about this? And he says, Renee, not right now. So there's that. But the Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament Final. MJF and Adam Cole against the Jericho Appreciation Society, Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara. Chris Jericho comes out to join on commentary. And, oh God, this was too funny. I mean, Daniel Garcia started this, a dance-off. A freaking dance-off in one of the most important tournaments ever, tournament finals, and they did a dance-off. I think it was hilarious. And Daniel Garcia's doing this, I don't know what the heck is he doing. And freaking, and then MJF's doing the same thing, and I was like, you want to see a dance-off? And MJF goes, play some music, and do a disco. They're going back and forth, and then Daniel Garcia and freaking Sammy Guevara doing their thing, and Sammy Guevara does a little break dancing and go, okay, and the commentators are going crazy. And then he pointed to Adam Cole's like, what are you doing? And he's pointing at Adam Cole. Adam Cole's doing the Ace Ventura thrust, the pelvic thrust, and trying to do the Val Venus, Rick Rude type thing. I'm like, what the heck is Britt Baker thinking about all this? I'm like, and Chris Jericho's like laser fading in the front, in the third row. I'm like, what's he doing? And MJ's like, wait. Adam Cole, what the heck? The Ace Ventura, what the? I can't believe he did that. This is sad. Adam Cole. What the heck is this? Can you feel it? Oh my God. Oh. I think he's doing the Ace Ventura dance. Oh. I'm cracking up. It was the funniest thing. I could not stop laughing at that. And then they got serious. They finally did the double clothesline that they wanted to do. And they ended up winning the tournament. And then Jericho went to go console both Guevara and Garcia. When Jericho decided to say, hey guys, you did well, you did good, proud of you and all that, but they decided to walk off, walk by him. Jericho's like, what the heck? And he's going after them in the back. Oh boy. I wonder what the heck is going on there. But anyways, referee's got the AEW title. I'll hand it to him. And Adam Cole's looking at the title. MJF's like, what are you doing? They're pushing something. No, I was going to give you the title. And okay, fine, yeah. And they all hug, and then FTR comes out, confronting them, and then all of a sudden they're little face-offs and everything else. MJF and Dax Howard doing a little crazy face-off, but so there it is. Then Renee Paquette interviewed best friends Chris Statlander, the TBS champion, Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, and Nick Wayne, and best friends are going after the Ring of Honor tag team titles in Death Before Dishonor. Chris Statlander is defending her title against Marina Shafir this coming Friday. And Darby Allin and Nick Wayne, they're in that Royal Rampage, but then a rare day off for Darby Allin said, hey, and then Darby Allin goes, listen, I don't ask for handouts or much, and if it had been for a guy named A.R. Fox, I wouldn't be here. Well, I want to give him a gift. I want to gift him a title shot, an international title. What do you say? And Orange Cassidy goes, yeah, whatever. Go ahead. Yeah, get your title shot. Like he always does, Yeah, whatever, dude. I like Orange Cassidy. But the good news is I get to see Harley Cameron this Friday because they're back on Rampage in a 6-man tag as the Acclaim goes up against QTV. That's QT Marshall, or as I like to call him, QT Fire Marshall Bill, Aaron Solo, and Johnny TV. So I get to see Harley Cameron. Yay! I like Harley Cameron. And I said this. Harley Cameron's got the combined beauty and talent of the late, great Olivia Newton-John, God rest her soul, and Kylie Minogue. And that's why I refuse to hate on Harley Cameron. I refuse to hate on her. She is gorgeous and beautiful. I haven't seen her wrestle much yet. I heard that she's good. But I want to see how good she is when she finally steps in the square circle on a Dynamite or a Rampage. All right, the Blood and Guts match. The Golden Elite versus the Blackpool Combat Club. This match had everything. You know, you talk about everything has been thrown at them, except including the kitchen sink. I'll tell you what the ultimate kitchen sink was, and it's this Blood and Guts match. Anything, and you put Jon Moxley in that kind of matchup. What goes through his demented mind? You never freaking know what's going on, right? So, here's the order of entry. Now, the Blackpool Combat Club goes in there a man advantage. That means the first two enter. Claudio Castagnoli going in first, and Kenny Omega went in first. That means Blackpool Combat Club every 5 minutes. A Blackpool Combat Club, then an Elite. Blackpool Elite. Blackpool Elite. Blackpool Elite. So, the two went at it. 5 minutes later, Pac came in next. And then Hangman Adam Page went next. Came in there, and then when Mox came in there, that's when the toys came flying out, steel chairs, and he had a bucket of broken glass shards that he dumped like freaking in the middle of the ring, like they're freaking thumbtacks, for goodness sakes. Then Nick Jackson came in with a steel chair, and then Yuta comes in with a steel chair. Matt Jackson came in next in the fourth guys, and then the Japanese wrestlers went last. That means Takeshita came in with a steel chair. And then the Golden Idol, Kota Ibushi, came in last. I mean, everything's been done. I think one of the Jacksons, I think it was Nick or Matt, grabbed a bag, and they had thumbtacks. And it was Matt Jackson and one of the, I think Willie Yuta, were brawling on top of the cage. And Matt Jackson grabbed a bag, and it was full of thumbtacks, dumping it through the cage. And members of the Blackpool Combat Club, I believe it was Claudio and freaking Moxley, they got thumbtacks. But Moxley came up with a coup de grace. Tables were used, but there was a coup de grace. I think Moxley has been having a Shang Tsung moment, because in Mortal Kombat 3, Shang Tsung's fatality was grabbing somebody and throwing them into a bed of nails. There was a bed of nails. I'm not kidding you. A freaking bed of nails. I'm like, who? Is this Moxley's freaking bright idea? I mean, he had put Kenny Omega through a bed of nails. Oh my gosh. I'm like, how in the world is he not bleeding? And I was like, Moxley was always busted open. I wonder what Renee Paquette, his wife, going, good Lord, what is my husband doing that? A bed of nails. A bed of freaking nails, dude. I'm serious. Now, Don Callis is on commentary, ripping Kenny Omega in the Golden Elite throughout the whole matchup. But in the end, ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Elite has won the match. Good Lord. Good Lord. Oh man, this Blood and Guts match was crazy. Crazy insane. You talk about match of the night, Blood and Guts is it, dude. Good freaking Lord. Forgive me saying your name in vain, Lord. But son of a funkified nose nuggets. This matchup was crazy. It was crazy. A bed of nails. A bed of nails. It's insane. Good gravy McGee. Okay. So that's it. That's all the time we have on this show. Episode 728 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977 is complete. And tomorrow, we're going to play some Press Your Luck, Banks and Tomorrow and Thursday. And not only that, we're going to have, check this out, Rant and Rave at 8. As you know, we're approaching that 200 episode. And I'm going to remind everybody that the interview for our mystery guest will be taped. It will not be live, so you're not going to be able to interact with our mystery guest and ask questions, because we're taping it the week before the 200th episode. All right, we're taping it the week before 200th episode, and we're gonna rebroadcast that interview on the 200 episode, just so you know, a little reminder, you're not going to be able to actually interact with our mystery guests. But however, I'm sure Brandon and Jordan will probably do this to probably encourage you guys to send in questions that we can ask them, and that could be another thing too, you know. But you guys don't know who the guest is. I don't know who the guest is. That's why I'm going to let Brandon and Jordan handle the questions before I jump in with a question of my own. That's the way it's going to work, I think. I think that's the best way. I'll talk to them about it tomorrow, and I'm sure they'll probably want to discuss with me about that. So that's the, I think that could be the battle plan. I think it's a safe way to go. If I ask a dumb question, I'm going to sink the ship, so I don't want to do that. So, yeah, I can't stop talking about the secret guest. So I'm trying to advertise for our 200 episode. I'm trying to get everybody involved to watch our interview and with our guests to see who. And it's got to be it's just got to be a huge guest, because for Jordan and Brandon to keep this from me as a surprise, as well as the other panelists from Rant and Rave, it's got to be huge. It's got to be a big guest. So I better, when it comes to questions, I better be on my best behavior. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. So, but a bed of nails, holy mackerel. So that is it. So that's all the time we have. And also, I'm going to do. I successfully did that last week. Started watching Impact on my tablet. I'm going to try that again, because that will seem to be a lot of fun. So, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and until the next episode comes rolling around, episode 728 of Eric Lima Shenanigans is out. Until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do for Bob Saget production, and in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.